Will Cage turn off Reshaper? I don't think it's worth that, but I also think that you're correct. Tar Pit. I don't think that's worth. What else? What other tools do we have? I mean, there's Nature's Claim. There's Decay to consider. There's the other copy of Ooze to consider. None of these things seem great to me. Oh, I need to check out the Brutality. That was almost a mistake. Claim is worth it? I don't think so. I think I'd rather run an Abrupt Decay because this does have some targets. I mean, do we want Decays at all? Do we want another Ooze? Like, what do you want? I mean, this is a creature grind, so Ooze is actually fine. Ooze can be nice. Alright, so what about 2 Oozes? And then we have to decide on our last card. I mean, if you're looking for something that trades with Reshapers like Tendrils does, Exiles, doesn't that stop it? Nah, don't run Decay? Okay. Well, what do you want as the last card? A Nature's Claim? I mean, Claim we could use on like an extra Foretold or an extra Dark card to just gain 4. Or there's something relevant to hit for my opponent. I think Nature's Claim might be fine. Claim, nah. Decay, nah. Okay, well then what's the last card we bring in? Just an Inquisition? We're on the play, so Inquisition's fine. Actually, Lily of the Last Hope doesn't line up that great against my opponent's deck, does she? Although it does turn into a grind, so her -2 is relevant. Yeah, I might just want to run a couple Inquisitions since we're on the play. I don't think this Lily lines up great against my opponent's deck. Alright, let's run it. I think Lily of the Last Hope doesn't line up great against Drowsy, so we'll go ahead and cut her.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take a bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Keep this.
Making pancakes, making bacon
Can justify it. We need to find a 3rd land, preferably Urborg, but... Actually, this hand would work even without Urborg. It's just not going to suspend the Ancestral as soon as I want to. But against them, because they have map, like, sometimes you do want to just turn one to Thoughtseize, because you can kind of get them sometimes, and then we can maybe suspend the Ancestral afterward. I don't know, maybe I'm sacrificing too much on this Ancestral to turn one Thoughtseize. Oh yeah, Gallagher? Nah, let's go Overgrown. Let's make sure we have all our colors, and if Ancestral happens, it happens. There you go, there's an Expedition map. Take it. Basilisk Collar, Dismember. I'm happy with my choice. We disrupted his mana development. Relic, okay. It's the mine. Damn. Alright, we're gonna play this out. Go. And it's gonna be a slow Ancestral, but maybe we're gonna get lucky and we see the Foretold before I just want to suspend this. Or if we were even luckier, we get to slam Lily here next turn. As if we're really lucky. Basilisk, yep, that's on the table now. This hand is Quarter Edge, Dismember one unknown. That's fine. Attacking my clock, why don't you? Why don't you? He's gonna draw Natural Tron, you know it. I hope not. Tar Pit. Alright, Tar Pit. Well, I did want a land that could cast Lily. Technically, what I got. We'll go ahead and suspend this Ancestral. I got my wish. I mean, honestly, on paper, this is a fine hand against my opponent's deck. A push. Shaper. So he's got Mine Tower. Scoos. Nah, you just Lily here. I know he's gonna get the cantrip on the Reshaper, but I think it's too tempting to get the Lily going. And sometimes they whiff on Reshapers. He did not whiff, that's an Endbringer. Don't get Natural Tron, opponent. Just don't do it. I guess if he does, I can Damnation. Swissney says, what's up with this? Oh, this is Modern Armageddon. I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that this card is actually Modern Armageddon? I don't know if you knew that. It's okay if you didn't know that, because nobody else seems to know. Okay, I can play Ooze, but I only have... For whatever reason, the mono forest deck, we've drawn all of our non-forests. So, how do we get around that? I guess I could block Tar Pit into the Reshaper. No, he's got a Ghost Quarter. He's also got a Basilisk. I really want to push this, but I can't. Does this restore balance? Yes. I liked Modern Geddon. When you're able to bust off Darks. Yeah, unfortunately you can't do that anymore, Janseth. Deck should run Zern Orb. Yeah, I wish. Oh man, if Zern Orb was a thing, like this would have already been a deck, I think. This plus this plus this, and then Zern Orb. Anyway. Because the things, like, thankfully the pieces do things on their own, and then when they all come together, they equal an Armageddon. These, I'd much rather these were Zern Orbs, for billions of reasons. One, we are running some lands that aren't forests, so we may want to rethink the mana base and, like, let these be the only non-forests we're running, like, let this be our manland, because it is a forest. And then Bajuka Bog might be the exception to the rule, and, like, we don't run an Urborg, we don't run a swamp, and a forest, I mean, like, that's an island. I think you probably still want at least basic swamp, basic island. We can rework the mana base, and Ghost Quarter's here to try to help that, because you can Ghost Quarter ourselves and then get in. Scoos, he dismembers, you push. Okay. Oh, was I supposed to bin this island? I probably was supposed to bin this island to the Lily. Fudge. Now I'm like, don't really want to plus the Lily. That was a huge mistake. Because Damnation's good in the match. Maybe we pitch the Dark Heart, because there's another copy in the deck. Alright, Ooze. There is another copy of Dark Heart, and we don't have all the pieces really to make it good yet. There is one more copy. I think we let go of this, especially since, like, what lands we saw. He's already going ahead, working on his graveyard. Alright, well, Lily plus, and I'll pitch the Dark. The Dog Heart. Mounts, we've tried Claws of Gix. It's just, it's not a... The issue with Claws of Gix and even the trading grounds, or the trading, what is it? We tried trading posts, trade routes, excuse me. The nice thing about Claws of Gix is like a Zern Orb would be, except it's not modern legal. It's tutorable off the Talaria West. Yes, that's awesome that you can like piece this together through the Talaria. The issue I have with this is it doesn't do enough, whereas at least this is a burst of 3 life. And if we can just get the mana base the way it needs to be, if we can just get the mana base correct, we can actually utilize this. And this is just a prototype. I think the better version is going to be Goyfs, and I think the better version is going to have less greedy mana. Like, it looks more like that, and then these are probably more fetches, or maybe even more Ghost Quarters, because maybe it's just so important that you're able to quarter yourself into the get, and like maybe you do just run even more Ghost Quarter. I don't know. Maybe the Urborg is just an unnecessary evil. Since your lands are not forests. That's what I'm saying, is like I think we want to up the forest count. I think the Bajuka Bog is the exception. Like the Talaria West and the Bajuka could be the exception, then maybe a basic island and a basic swamp. But then I want the rest of the mana base to be forests. Dark Heart's actually... Yeah, Dark Heart won me game 1. Alright, so he's going to kill our Ooze. That gives us the option to push the Reshaper. Oh, I just punted. I'm sorry, stream. I forgot to push the Reshaper when he went for the Dismember. So I just gave up our Lily. I probably gave up this game. Did we take game 1? We did take game 1, right? No, we didn't take game 1. Did we? No, we lost game 1. That was such a punt. I'm sorry, stream. That sucks. I mean, it's... My excuse is that it's 4 in the morning. I really should be asleep right now, but I was like... I'm trying so hard to get us to go to Vegas, and I'm trying so hard to raise the last few bucks we need. Yeah, it's over now. That one little mistake probably lost us the game. We probably could have won this if I'd remembered to push when we had Delirium. I think the only chance I have is Kind top decks. Don't be sorry, just get good. We're gonna need some good draws. We're gonna need some good draws, go. Oh no, maybe the deck will be Kind. that's something else I like to test, and it's not that I throw games on purpose, but like it's nice to see what happens when things go wrong. Like, let's say you're playing a tournament, it's like round 7, what have you. You're exhausted. You didn't get to eat dinner for whatever reason. Maybe you played against a control opponent, and it goes long. For whatever reason it goes long, you make a play mistake. You're tired. How do you recover? Can your deck recover? Right now we're drawing 3. Can your deck recover from a mistake, from a player mistake, or variance? You know, I think that now we have a chance. You know, we have a Gurmag that can't be cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the Gurmag. Okay. Well, we've got push for this now. Let's lead out. Let's see. Let's lead Inquisition. It might not have anything to hit though at this point. No. Okay. So he's out of gas. That's good. That is very good. Okay, he's out of gas. So we play the Misty, say go. Shardless Bug. Gonna need to draw some good cards. Draws balance, I know, right? I think we will push this. What do we want? Overgrown? Yeah, because I have 2 islands. Shock and push. Sometimes that's important to see if a deck can recover from a play mistake. So that's what this game's gonna quantify. This is something big and scary, huh? Is this Endbringer? Oh, Ballista for 3. Ballista Basilisk Collar. Okay, that is a wombo. That is a wombo. I guess we just damn. Give a damnation. Actually, can I follow that up? No, I don't have enough black sources to follow up with Gurmagor. Alright, well, damn. I should have left open Island actually there. He's gonna ping us for 3, but then he's really on top deck mode, and then we've got Angler and Flayer to work with. Let's see if that can recover. That's all I can say. Stream is like we made a play mistake. We probably had the win with the active Lily. Absolutely, I would say so. Now we get to see how our top deck war is in the event of a play mistake, and it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get tired of the tournament. If I take this to the tournament, I'm only gonna have like 2 weeks of practice maximum with it. Karn? It's probably game. Karn, take out my... He's exiling from hand? I can have that. I mean, I could top deck a Maelstrom Pulse. Flayer. I don't have enough mana to do both. What if we did Flayer Gurmagor? Like, Flay... Gurmag. Leave the Sorcery and Instant. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7. Actually, I think we're more sorceries than we are instants, aren't we? Yeah. Let's grab the damnation. We have to deploy 2 threats, absolutely, against a Karn. So he'll probably exile the Gurmagor. We have to pressure the Karn, which sucks here because if I pressure the Karn, we... Yeah, that was an excellent top deck from my opponent. Yeah, I mean, it does come down to my push misplay, and it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's a good lesson to learn. Don't drive tired, don't play Magic tired. Just like a Ballista ass game. Alright, good game. GG's. We did lose game 1, so in fairness, even though I did punt this one away, we would have had to play another game, and I just don't know about this matchup. I don't know about Eldrazi. It's going to be played at the Vegas. It is going to be played at GP Vegas for sure. EE for 7. Yeah, purple. What were the other colors they were thinking about? Let's go ahead and queue up for another one. Actually, you know what? I'm really tired, stream. I'm going to need some motivation from chatter. I'm just going to bed. Like, we haven't had... I have like a week left to order the deck. We have a week left to figure out the deck, order the deck. We haven't made the financial goal, so I haven't figured out... I mean, I have travel plans, but I haven't, like, actually paid for them yet. It's just a mess, guys. It's no one person's fault, you know.